Sky Island? No. Where is it that I'm going to? The Chosen Path. I believe it's all the way up here. Gestural Beach, Sinister Cave, Sunless Cliffs. Ah, Chosen Path. Okay, so it's right above the snowy area. But I do that a bunch, whether it's, you know, retrospectives on, like, world records, or, you know, other ones that I've done are, like, the history of world records, so whether it's, you know, Ocarina of Time's world record, Super Mario 64 is one that I've watched before, like a retrospective on that. Ben Saint, very long-form video essay he does, and he does regular Mega Man 2. We're going to do a little bit of a Google it right now. And we're going to load it up. Ben Saint Mega Man. Boom. 8 hours. 1.1 million. Well, hey, you can't be much of an idiot if 1.1 million people have done the same thing. Can you? Is that how that works? Can you also be an idiot with 1.1 million people? I suppose you can. I suppose you can. All right. The Chosen Path. I have no idea what this is. Let's see here. So, I've been in here, but I didn't do any of it, because I obviously wanted to save it for stream. So, basically, only one warrior enters. Now, we could cheat. And we could send in mail. I don't really want to do that. I'm going to send Seal. Not that it's really, you know, not that it's cheating, per se. But we all know that mail would just smoke it. So, let's... okay, well, Seal has 4 turns. So, we'll you know, we'll do our thing. Okay, never mind. I think we figured out what's going on here. Alright, well, it's not as hard as I thought it was. Path has already been cleared. Alright, well... Well... Alright, Verso, your turn.
Let's finish this.
Can you just kill him in one hit? Yeah. All right, I'm just too over leveled. I just can't do anything. Oh, you know what we'll do? Oh, wait, no. I was gonna say, can I? All right, fuck it. We're doing it with my dead-ass Minoko. Oh, shit. I actually have to do it with Minoko. Motherfuck. Oh, I have to do it with everybody. Okay. Here we go. Unbuilt Minoko. Okay, well, it's a one-shot game here. That said, we're gonna do it. We're gonna... Wait a minute. Oh, it just brings me back over. Okay, well, we're gonna do this one because it's closer. Oh my god, Pokemon Conquest? That brings me back. Oh, frick, he has oh, Jesus. I definitely jumped there. That's some garbage on my controller's end. That's controller garbage right there. I think I need a new controller. I think mine's on its way out. Okay, well, considering I don't know how this guy plays, this is going to be interesting. Single target physical damage that pierces shields. 6 is damage increases for each shield on the target. That would have been nice to do before. Applies regen to all allies. We're not on a caster mask. I guess let's do Oh, shit. Oh, wait. No. I think you're not immune. Oh, shit. He is immune to ice. Well, that's a great start. One of my only attacks is ice. Okay, maybe we're gonna give him a little bit of help. Maybe we're gonna give him a little bit of help. Let's give him... Oh yeah, he has 0 stats. This is gonna be interesting. Let's give you some defense here, huh? Defense and crit. Let's give you health and defense, especially since you have a heal. And let's then give you how about some speed, so that way we get to go every once in a while. Let's do combo attack. Actually, no. I was going to say combo attack because I can start unlocking, but that doesn't make sense because we're obviously not going to be getting wins. So let's instead do... did I put second chance on anybody? That might be like a little bit too much cheating. I did. Okay, that's fine. And I'm going to make sure I come back here and save. Oh, there's nowhere to... Oh, there's this. Hang on. Let's do this. Let's be smart about this. Mail. We'll go ahead. We'll go in. We'll win this one. And then it will also save us closer. Yeah, the main series, I don't know. You know, it's interesting. I've seen retrospectives where people say, like, people compare, for example, like, Pokemon. Like, there was a whole video that I watched comparing Pokemon designs from now to, you know, Gen 1. Specifically talking about how, like, the designs back then were much sharper angles, more realistic, and now they're all just super curved and bubbly looking. And the comparison, like, looks between them. It's like, oh, look at all these curved ones now. Look at all the sharp ones then. But then it's like, well, these are just hyper, like, they're picked to specifically prove this point. And then so the person who did it, like, took Pokemon who fit those descriptions but flipped them. And it's like, look, there were clearly Pokemon back then that were, like, curvy and, you know, bubbly. And there's ones now that are sharp and angled. But it's likely just because... you're older now. Like, when the games first came out, like, you were a kid, and so you enjoyed this kind of stuff, and now that you're older, you're gonna look at it with a totally different lens.
Foolish move.
Okay. Nice parries. Chalier combo. High physical damage. Interrupt if failed. Well, let's not fail. Damn it. Okay, we are on agile. Do we have anything? Ooh, single target physical damage that pierces shield. 6 hits. Damage increases for each shield on the target. But we get increased damage, so let's go for the increased damage. Nice. Nice. Big hits, big hits.
Foolish move.
Okay, luckily this guy is like the easiest attacks to dodge, except for this one that he's gonna poke me with his nose. Nice. 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 Counter. Sick. Big damage. A little sad that we don't have Painter on him. Or Painted Power. We could actually do some decent damage. Ooh, what do we have for gradient charges? Mighty Strike. High lightning damage. 2 hits. Deals double damage if the target is stunned. Goes to Almighty Mask. Huh. Again, the downside being our damage is pretty restricted here. Okay, let's just save. We'll just go for a regular attack.
Foolish move.
Nice. Legends was a Pokemon should have... I never played Legends. I never did. But apparently the... Is it remakes? Of Z? Is gonna be kind of like that? Alright, we got him halfway. And then we gotta do the same thing with Luna, because she's unequipped. But at least she has stats.
A bit of violence, yes. That's more like it.
Nice. The best Pokemon game is Infinite Fusion. I'll fight people out. Excuse me. I haven't tried any... Well, I mean, I've dabbled in custom ROMs, but I've never tried Infinite Fusion. I've just seen shorts of people making some crazy-ass fusions. Making a new Legends game. I don't know if it's a remake. Also, it's Zed. It's definitely not Zed. It's definitely Z. No one should go XYZ. That's just malarkey. That's just some ridiculousness. That's catering to the British, my man. I think. That's the American education right there. Oh, crap.
That's more like it.
Oh, thank you, God. Oh, nice. Okay. Minoko won a fight. Hey. Now can Luna do the same? Okay, yeah, she is at least getting Painted Power. At least. She doesn't have to have anything else on her. I don't care about that. But she's got to have painted power.
A storm is coming.
Well, that's convenient. I hope it's a Switch 1. Oh, I hope it sees a Switch 1 release. Yeah, I don't know about that. I know for a fact that it's coming out first. Well, I shouldn't say for a fact. But based on the Nintendo Direct, I'm assuming that it's coming out for the Switch 2, since it came out when they announced the Switch 2, I believe. I would be very... I mean, actually, no. I know specifically that they are making it for the Switch 2 because the whole excitement around it was the fact that the Switch 2 is going to have 60 FPS. And so it was, so the excitement was like, oh, we can finally play Pokemon in 60 frames. That being said, I don't know if it's going to have a Switch 1 release. Well, that's just rude. Is there a theme for your run? No, we're just kind of... We're honestly pretty close to the end of... I mean, I've completed the main run. At this point, we are collecting all the Pictos that I've missed along the way. So this chosen path, honestly, this Luna is just not built. I took literally everything off her, and we're kind of just messed around here, trying to make things harder for ourselves. Let's go at Mayhem. Because I looked at... Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, we missed one. Oh. Shit. Well, see, there we go. Because so I looked at this and it was like, oh, send in one warrior? This is going to be easy. Mael just cleans house. So I was like, let's pick the not cheating option and go CL. And then the next one I went to, the option was turned off for CL. So it's like, oh, I have to fight with all the people that I don't have built.
A storm is coming.
Okay, let's see if we can get lucky with some crits. All right. Let's see. That's not what we need. Unfortunately, I don't really have any ways. Let's get some burn going.
A storm is coming.
We could just go for the mayhem. Actually, let's just put more burn. Oh, Jesus. That was so slow. Alright, I think we need to get lucky with this elemental trick. Okay, we're gonna need to go Terraquake here, I think. Or actually, no, I need to get this... Let's fire up another one.
Elements converge.
Nice! Okay, we lined it up. We lined it up. I didn't realize I was bound, so I couldn't dodge the first one. Alright, get Genesis, you idiot. Come on, big crits, big crits, big crits. Okay, we got some there. We got some. Let's go in for the trick, see what we can get. Okay, we actually got the... Oh. Bro. The impale is a little annoying. Figuring out the time on that. Alright, let's... We've had our fun. We've had our fun. Give me some, Give me some, What do I need speed for? No, I need crit. Give me the stupid shit. No, I don't want that. Give me this. And give me this. 100% on the money. Let's get her done. That should make it a little bit easier. New Digimon game? I didn't know they were still making Digimon games. That's crazy that there's still a market for that.
Let the ink flow.
24.
Let us stain them. Chroma is flowing. Meet your reckoning. Let us stain them.
69, 69. Oh, frick you. There we go. Okay, now we got this.
Let us stain them.
Keep the Digimon disrespect out your goddamn mouth. Sorry, sir. I'll choose my words more carefully next time.
A storm is coming.
Alright, let's clear this guy out.
Meet your reckoning.
You know, it's a much easier thing when you have a 100% crit rate with Elemental Trick. Alright, the door opens. If you make me choose one, I'm choosing Mael. I'm gonna just push your shit in, okay? Oh, I just get this. Okay, nice. Base shield. +1 shield if not affected by shield on turn start. That is actually quite good for Mael, considering that we lose shields a lot. So that's actually pretty good. You know what? I think we totally overlooked the best Pokemon Pokemon spin-off game. We totally overlooked it. Didn't even mention it. Like you were talking about Digimon and Metabots. We didn't even talk about the best Pokemon game. Palworld. Palworld is the best Pokemon game to come out since, like, Gen 3. Or Gen 4. And the fact that Nintendo or Game Freak didn't do it first. Now the problem is if they do it, they're going to get shit for copying Palworld. All right. It is time to enter the tower.
Here we go.
And see what all the hype is about. You know what I think is cool? They only do this a couple times, But this is so old school right here. The locked off camera that forces you to look in one direction, and they can just intentionally paint, or not even paint because it's you know, CG, it's 3D design, but they can put exactly what they want in the frame, exactly how they want you to see it. This doesn't get done basically ever now. And I kind of miss it. There's a weird jankiness to it, right? Having your character so far away, it's a little bit hard to move them around, right? So clearly, like, it aged, and I think they, you know, they kind of did, they know that it aged, right? Because it's not like they do it all over the place. There's a couple times that they do it in this game, and I really appreciate that they did. They clearly have a background in, like, old school RPGs, or at least a love for the old school RPGs, and, you know, I like that they throw those throwbacks in every once in a while. Because, like, this is a great shot. This is so cool. Just, like, this dread-filled tower that we're going up to, that's just, it's just gonna kick our ass. Like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. They did a really good job with this. You know, just touching it in every once in a while. They did another one like that, going in to fight Simon under the monolith. I'm trying to think. They did it like only in maybe one other time I can think of. Or I can't think of it, but I know they did it one other time, because when they did it when I went to fight Simon, I was like, oh, they're doing this again. So I think they've only done it like 3 or 4 times in the whole game. I remember, because like I remember those all the time in like Final Fantasy VIII. Because like Final Fantasy VIII is the one, I didn't play a lot of it, but it's the one I played the most of. Star Ocean 2. I've heard of that one. Is that one like a... Whenever I think of Star Ocean, there's another game I think of that's more fantasy themed. But is Star Ocean the sci-fi themed one?
Proper challenge.
Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII completely passed me by. I have never played a Final Fantasy or any of the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The remake, I never played any of those. I've never touched a Final Fantasy VII game. Alicia, I must say you've surprised me. I didn't expect you and your friends to succeed. And I certainly didn't expect the doppelganger to pull you into his schemes. He was supposed to keep an eye on you, not recruit you. But you did well, and all that's left is for Renoir to clean up the canvas. How can you let him erase versus canvas? Alicia, don't be emotional. You know this is necessary. And spare me that drivel of how much this canvas means to you. I've spent far more time here than you. I painted half this world with Verso. We went on adventures here while you sat reading in your room. I was perfectly fine leaving Mama here to work out her sorrows. And if you insist on staying too, well, that's your choice. But Renoir will not stand for it, and I need him to help me with the real conflict outside, not to waste more of his time in here. Enough. I grow tired repeating myself. Renoir will do what needs to be done. Why don't we have some fun instead? That sounds like fun. Good. I'll show you what you missed out on all those years hiding in your room. It's a game Verso and I used to play. I've sketched some figures. Doodles, really. I believe your friends call them Neverons. It's a creative name. I like it. Verso and I named this challenge The Gauntlet. Survive them all, and I'll show you a true drawing. Come on, Alicia. Have some fun. The gauntlet lies within the canvas. Don't worry, death there isn't final. Every canvas has its own rules, and I find death a boring outcome. Don't you, Alicia? Well, now. Just kind of want to take a look around here. Okay, so I think Star Ocean is the one that I'm thinking of, then. No, Xenoblade was not the one that I was thinking of. There's another Xeno, though, isn't there? Is it Xenogear? But I think I remember the difference between the two, maybe. Wait, what's up here? What is this? Oh, this is perhaps just a marker to show, like, how far you've made it through the tower? Although there's another red one over there. Oh, and there's one over there. Maybe I'm thinking of Xenogears then. Either way, I've heard of Star Ocean. I can't do anything over here. Maybe this is for after we do the tower? Maybe something unlocks? Choose your trial. Well, got one trial. Let's pick that one. Oh, Versus already given up. I'm going to assume that these guys have basically no health. I was correct. That's okay. It'd be too boring if it started difficult. We got to make our way up the ladder. Stage 1, Trial 2. Okay, here we go.
Let's go again. Phantom stars.
Oh, this one made it. He survived. Bye. Easy enough.